um, Extra Mile Food Trading, which is another one that you've got on your website.
Yep.
I can imagine a different job than the Moorabbin Oval. How did that one come about, and what were their challenges, and how did that process roll out?
Yeah, once again, that was interesting. It came directly through our website, I think, and it happened that they had two buildings next door to each other, so we were able to sort of get two decent systems on each and save a bit of money by the fact of we only need to hire things once and all that sort of stuff, like to get the equipment up.
Yep.
And that was, they once again, they spoke to a couple of other people. They felt very confident with us. We got it up in record time, and we had to go back and forth a couple of times. There was some things that they wanted. It was It was actually they've got a huge refrigeration room, so they use a huge amount of energy.
Yeah.
But there's a time when you're installing that you have to turn the electricity off.
Okay.
So we had to be really careful with them as to when we were going to do that, so that we could get it on quick enough that nothing spoiled.
Yeah. Right.
And that was obviously their concern, and we made sure that we had every facility available so that wasn't going to happen, and it didn't happen.
Yep.
And again, we got it fully financed. I think also that was about a 4 or 5 year payback.
Okay.
And they were very happy with how that went, and we've had quite a few other jobs that have come from that job. Just people being happy and just passing our details through. I think word of mouth is probably a great the greatest way for us to get business, and we tend to once we do a job, get another couple of jobs from that. Certainly in Sydney and Melbourne.
Yeah, beautiful. How big was their refrigeration or their warehouse, or what was the size of that project?
I think we got two 60 kilowatt systems on there, which is decent sized systems.
Yep.
That room was enormous. It was it was probably 15 meters high.
Wow. Okay.
And 10 meters by 15 meters or something. So
yep.
that the amount of energy that to have that as a freezer.
Yeah.
But they're doing lots of food products, lots of dairy and food products. So they just had to have it there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Interesting.
And so it was they were long-term tenants.
Yeah.
So, the onus was totally on them to reduce their energy, rather than wait for, the owner to help out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And you said that you got that up in record time. What was the time frame between them inquiring through their website to sort of being fully functional?
I think from memory that
they went and got a couple of other quotes.
Yeah, they tossed it around for probably a month.
Yep.
But then once they went with us, I think the network approvals came through really quickly because we got on it immediately. But more the time on the roof, it took us because we were so prepared. I think it took us 3 or 4 days.
Oh wow! Okay.
Which is quite amazing.
Yeah.
So because we'd budgeted, it might take us 2 weeks, but it took us I think 4 days.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Just quick, isn't it?
Yeah.
So someone can make a decision.
And these guys were working. They wanted to get it done. Whilst it was good weather and the like, and so we're working pretty long hours just to get it up.
Yeah. Okay. Brilliant. Mate, I think